Would you be with a man who's not providing? Or he's providing, but he also wants you to chip in?
Wants me to chip in, that's a different conversation. This one for not providing, he's not providing because he can't or because he doesn't want to.
He is actually making some money, but he's not making as much to maybe meet a certain lifestyle that you want.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
You're okay being the one with more financial muscle?
I don't mind.
People will see the pain in the mother's eye. Maybe it's appreciated. You'll see her cry and they'll beg you, Daktari, and you will call on to the Father and you'll say, God, take for me this one.
The testing of the faith produces endurance, endurance produces character, character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint.
If you give it your all, the patient is still dying. We treat, but God heals.
God heals, yeah. That's the point.
So you can do everything. This is something even science doesn't know yet. What is this thing called life? How do you create life? How do you input life? Daktari ya quick one, it's been a while man, it's been a long time. Umekuaje? Hope mmenimiss venye nimewamiss. Nimekuwa nikipanga pack and chill, kitu imeiva, kitu iko very ready for you. But as we do that today, we are having actually a Vibes edition. The guest I'm having is a chill young lady, a Daktari who is vibes and vibes only. TikTok yake ni unajua zile una watch tu yote ukienjoy to what she's saying because of the energy she brings. And let's know what you think. And on that note, see you at the Park and Chill. It's at the Kirigiti shooting range. Pale watu walikuwa naenda kufanya practice ya shooting. And there's a very nice field there that we will park there and to chill, to vibe. It's an all day, all nighter. Wale wase watakuwa night shift mkuje mchana. Wale wase watakuwa day shift mkuje jioni. So everybody gets to have fun. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be lit, just like this podcast. So stay tuned, enjoy. Let us know what you think about the things we talk about. It contains everything. That's unique. So Daktari ya quick one, see you in there. Daktari ya quick one, and here we are. Tuko na nani leo? Tuko na mgeni Promax.
Promax, jamani.
You're mgeni de la mgeni.
Well,
the cream de la cream of the society.
Michelin star.
Michelin star. What is that?
Waenda Google Michelin star. Ndio tukienda huko Italy.
You young people, you tell us to Google everything. You tell
ChatGPT bwana hata kuna free version.
For real? Lakini ChatGPT unajua ina spoil. You guys are now actually, most people who use ChatGPT are
what?
You know that psychosis?
It's a psychosis?
Yeah, it's psychosis actually. You're talking to an inanimate object as a person. It's like you start addressing this table. Na una feel inakujibu.
But
and then you address it as a human. You know people fall in love with ChatGPT.
Wewe bora uko happy manzi. That's what you're normalizing. Wewe bora uko happy. Kwa una feel in love, kwa una feel seen, kwa una feel cared for, kind of sana.
Ukipata mtu ako in love na ng'ombe, what works for you?
Watu wanapenda vitu za maajabu, wewe wachana tu na watu.
But some of these are conditions, Daktari.
Sasa wasipopenda ng'ombe, psychiatrist
takuni June is men's mental health month. But there are some things that you guys are in the business of saying, normalize this. You guys.
You guys.
You Gen Zs. We are normalizing health conditions. Like you're kupenda at you love whatever you want. At you're in love with a cow.
Yeah, I just love it. It just listens to me.
You're a dog mom.
I'm a cat mom. I'm a pigeon mom. And you can pet anything, provided it doesn't kill you.
So you can pet it, but calling it your child.
But it is. It's my family. See, even uko Majuru, they consider animals part of their family. Ujaisikia, like they've adopted a dog and then they get pregnant. And then they're doing that gender reveal thing. I'm a pregnancy announcement. Then the dog is like, I'm becoming a big brother. You think
I think that's because the dog doesn't have those feelings. You know, we are deciding how animals should feel like humans. We're trying to humanize animals.
But they have feelings.
But you don't know the feelings they have, do you?
But they express. Yeah. Have you ever had a pet? Kuna pet, even pet.
Yeah.
They don't express emotions.
Dogi inakaa huko
nje. Si Bosco.
Bosco gani?
Si Bosco.
Yako anaitwa Bosco.
But nike Motina, kuna difference ya Motina na dog.
Kwani mimi siwezi kuwa na German Shepherd, kwani nakaa?
Nimesema provided it's not an ini, these other dogs have emotions.
Wait, so Boscos do not have emotions.
Bosco manze ni dogi ya mtaani ukula mandizi na avocado. Hiyo
haina emotions.
Ni Bosco, what do you mean?
This is that is bad.
No, but it's true. Ni kama vile paka kwa hoteli, those hotel cats. Those ones don't have emotions, but you see when you find Lulu in the house, she has emotions. She gets angry, she gets disappointed, she knows when she's being left. No, that's Lulu.
So what do you think is different, or is the difference between Nyau and Lulu?
I think it's just the experiences. You see, like the way some kids are very affectionate from a young age, just based off of how the environment they were brought up in. It's the same for pets. Like this pet, from the time it's young, it's picked into a loving home. So it's shown care, it's shown attention, it's shown affection. Ule mwingine Bosco alianza kunyeshewa akiwa 1 day.
So wild animals do not have emotions.
Zitatoa wapi?
What?
They learn these things from us.
Now that is where you go wrong. And this is exactly what I told you. This is exactly what I told you when you were starting this conversation. I told you that we are trying to humanize things that are not humans. We think that our emotions, you see these movies where it's animals talking and there's animals are falling in love.
Yeah.
Like animals don't do that. Animals don't, not, okay, maybe they do, but most animals, for them, like sex is for procreation. But try to put... But you've never seen how
they suka each other. Like you've never seen that video of Nat Geo of a lion tempting a lioness.
But it's for procreation. They're not in love the way we humans want to fall in love, are they?
No, but if you think about it, like, the theories come out. There are some animals, I think
that stay with the same partner for life.
But see, that's affection.
But that's not... Is it though?
Yeah.
Probably it's just a hormone that binds.
It's just that they don't have an enclosed space to live with each other, but they have affection.
They just probably exchange some hormones and then they're tied to each other naturally.
See, even us, we bind because of emotions. Doc, surely, how do you fall in love? See, your serotonin nakudanganyanga that, well, this is the best thing that could ever happen to me. And you know, it's not true.
First of all, women fall in love with the person who gives them money. So,
give me eye.
Daktari, a quick one, the one and only Dr. Shiro. That's like your official name. Unajua hizi my nicknames za wasapere unichaganya. Is that like?
No, Shiro is a short form.
For?
My actual name is Dr. Wanjiru.
Wanjiru.
Yes. No,
Shiro.
Wanjiru is
so how
Shiro.
do you get Shiro from Wanjiru?
Na hiyo itabidi tu muuliza ancestors wangu. Mimi hata sijui.
Au unajua waliwaambia nyinyi 9 daughters muitwe Wanjiru.
No, not all of us are Wanjiru.
Sawa, mmoja aitwe Wanjiru. Alafu nyinyi mkaamua hii Wanjiru ni refu sana.
Kabla nimalize hata nilikuwa nakutia isha happen.
Na Shiko.
Yes.
So you're a Wanjiru?
Yes.
What's your other name?
My official name is Katherine Wanjiru Kamau.
Doctor. Najua hujazoea.
I'm still acclimatizing, but we'll get there. Provided it exists.
Dr. Katherine.
Yes.
I'm a Katherine.
My name is Katherine with a K and no in the middle. It's Kathrine. Katherine. Straightforward. Hii maneno ya Katherine miss jumulitoa wapi? No.
Katherine with a K?
Yes. I was named after someone called Katherine Coleman. Do your research.
I'm not going to research. What did she do?
So she was a very big evangelist, preacher.
Oh.
Yes. And she...
Katherine Coleman.
Yes. And she had alikuwa na heal wase, anaombea wase wana get healed. So I don't know why my parents chose that name.
So have you inherited any of those powers?
Don't play with my faith. But I'm a born again Christian. I'm a believer. That's important to mention. Don't take it away. You edit back.
You're a born again Christian.
Yes.
Ah, that's nice. That's nice. I see you have so many rings.
Hey guys, focus.
All these are husbands. You know, if Jesus were here, you have 5 husbands.
And even the one you have is not your husband. No, these are just ornamental. They're not from anyone. But I still have my dad's name.
You still have your dad's name?
Yes. Yeah. Aside from being a Christian, I'm also a content creator is such a big deal. I feel like I just voice my thoughts on the internet. People get opinions about it.
You're an opinion creator.
Shifter.
They're called opinion shapers.
Yes, that one.
I used to identify as such.
Until?
Well, sometimes I still do. Like I think I have superior opinions.
No, but your opinions are valid to you.
To you? No, they shouldn't be valid. Okay.
Yeah, they're valid to you, and if anyone relates, well and good. But them not relating doesn't cancel the validity of your opinion.
We're coming to that in a short while. You've not mentioned that you're a doctor.
Yes, I am a graduate doctor.
You're a graduate doctor.
From the great Egerton University. So yes.
What's great about Egerton?
Everything is great about Egerton. But a university that has trees, no noise, we have a dairy huko ndani, we have farms where you can cycle and you don't even see the
Actually,
end.
when I was in high school, when I did agrics. It's called agri-ng'ombe. So the agriculture class in Form 4, we went to Egerton.
For the
Just
trip.
to see the farms, to see everything that we were studying in the textbook, and it's in Egerton.
Everything, keyword, everything.
Yeah, everything that it was there, the way it's actually supposed to be. And it was very nice from an agricultural point of view.
So should I still answer your question? What's great about Egerton?
Well, so agriculture is great in
Agriculture
Egerton.
is great.
How is the medicine there?
It's good, but you have to prove yourself, man.
You have to prove yourself.
That one you have to prove yourself. Considering we take very small classes, okay, like my graduating class, we joined at 78 but graduated at 60 something. That's inclusive of people who'd retaken their years and whatever. So we are very few. So the lecturers know you by name. So examination yetu ilikuwa shika moja, fanya hivi, shake. Competent, pitisha. Not competent, you go back. Like there was no chance that you would escape without.
How did you rank? Recently I saw they released a ranking for med schools.
Najua tulikuwa na 54%, but I can't remember.
What's the problem?
I don't even know.
Why do you get 54 after mnakuwa shaken hivyo? Nini amna? You guys really competent. Nikuulize swali moja. What is the...
Tuko na power.
Mko na...
Tuwezi kuwa bila power.
Ama nikufanyishe kioski hapa.
Ndugu yangu relax. You're already satisfied the board. And that counts. Yeah.
Congratulations. So you finished, when did you finish?
September 2025, finished my exams, graduated November 2025.
Oh, you finished your exams in September. We're in June, going to July.
Yeah.
That's 9 months. Ama 8.
Ni 9 months.
Umekuwa kufanya nini? Ungekuwa ati tungekuwa na mjuni. Umewesti window. This was a window.
For what?
Do you know you're not going to get a break
again?
Who
Who told you I'm not child free? Why are you assuming?
Oh.
What if I am child free? What if I don't want to be a single mother?
What do you mean child free?
Child free, who we choose if you're having children or not?
Of course we all do.
Avoid Gen Z girlfriends. Unaweza date alafu mpeleke home akwambia, but babe, I told you I want to be a cat mom. You want me to have kids? No.
So wewe ni child free?
Mimi sijasema mimi child free. Nimesema tu what if. You know you assumed.
Yeah, 9 months. You know, every time you hear 9 months, it reflects like it's very synonymous with bringing forth life. And see, women say that's the most beautiful thing there is. That's the most honorable thing you can do on this earth as a woman.
It is, but man, you cannot calculate kuleta mtoto huku without a plan. You will see dust.
Kids just grow, bana.
Haya. Are they like a plant you leave by the window and then it just grows and grows? No. They require care, money.
Imagine they just need
your life
food.
Changes from the day you actually confirm you're pregnant forever.
Unajua mna complicating kids vitu.
Haya, how?
The kids just need 3 things to grow. All human beings actually. Food, shelter, and clothing. The basic needs that we studied in primary school. Beyond that, mna overdo. All these other things are second.
Financial aspect ya hiyo. The
For
mental,
what?
emotional tasking of it.
To provide food, shelter, and clothing.
Not to provide. You know, you're speaking from a point of not being the primary caregiver. This child will breastfeed. This child will need 3 a.m. waking up hours, whatever. And then your schedule, this child is actually attached to you until the day they are 18. So your life is not the same.
That's actually true. And in the career you have, did you choose this career or did you choose it?
I chose it.
You chose this career. So the career you chose, you know, this is a tough career. Yeah, it's in terms of the time that it actually takes for you to actually commit. You know, number one, you don't have weekends. You do not have holidays per se. You can get a leave if you get a good employment, but most of those most doctors during their leaves they're still working because they still have private practices and private hospitals. So, do you still think it's feasible for you to? I would actually totally understand if a lady in medicine decides
to be child free. I think.
Do you think you will manage
to be a mom? Of course, but it's in the sense of you reduce the number of things you have to worry about. Like, let my worry be time. but I'm not worrying about finances. I'm not worrying about if this child will be able to have the best life, about the education plan, about those are not financial worries I have to deal with, because most of these things that this child needs are very financial. So me being a doctor, at least what I know I have to fix is my availability for this child, but I'm not worrying about nitatoa wapi fee.
How do you fix that?
You know,
I know you don't have
sometimes-
the experience, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen people.
But in my opinion, I feel like it's, you see, what makes people unavailable in medicine, especially as you grow up the career ladder, is chasing money. So if I had one job, assume I had one job as a consultant, I'd have time. True or false?
You would.
Yeah.
You would.
So it's about finding a balance of whether it's the money I want right now or I want to be a present mom, and how that dynamic is going to work out.
But you just mentioned that a present, one of the key things is financial aspect for this child.
Yeah, but imagine having that one consultant job is not as bad as we make it look.
Eh,
The money is good. It's just that you want more.
eh.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Eh.
The money is...
Have you seen in your brief experience, 6 years in med school, have you seen like rich doctors?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they're working many jobs, right?
Actually,
because your lecturer,
most of them are males, actually,
your
yeah.
lecturer is also a consultant in some hospital. He also runs his own private practice. Yeah, he has the investments here and there that he, so.
But the ladies I've seen with overt money are actually
overt.
child-free.
Oh.
Yes, they're child-free. Like, all I have to think about is
the
me.
lady doctors.
Yes.
Mm.
Actually, two. I know 2 or 3
They have
of
good
my
money, but they have
consultants.
no
Children
no
and
children. They have
family,
no
and
families.
that's not a priority. But there are those I've seen with reasonable money. Like, they're not... They're well. They're doing well. They're doing well. They have their present parents, but yeah.
As a doctor, do you think, what do you think the issue is around that? You
Around
as a
parenting and
female,
money.
yeah, and then around these very hyper successful ladies not having families, because there's always the theory that who will date a very rich woman? I mean,
But it's true, man.
even back in the day, parents used to be like, usisome sana utaolewa.
No, but it's true. It's because the worth of men is tied to them providing, right? In the society. No, I'm saying in society.
Those are weak men.
Doc, let's speak like society. No, this is not your perspective. This is the societal view.
Some of us are okay being taken care of, man.
Hey, soft boys.
Yeah, I
Right.
mean, provide you.
No, you see, the thing is, the role of men thrive when they feel needed and when they have responsibilities to shoulder.
Hapo kwa feeling needed na ni ukweli.
So, assuming this, and most of the things they feel needed for are financial. Most of the things they feel needed for are financial. So this woman has climbed that career ladder, has made all the money there is. And this man is scared that this woman will not value me because she can take care of herself. She's providing for herself. So what's my role in her
That's
life?
what they feel.
Apart from a companion. Then niko tu hapo for vibes.
You know,
Najua yote hata naweza kwambia kimbia uniletee jacket kwa gari na kibeti yangu.
alafu
Kimbie.
uende. Sasa hapo umelose it as a man. You know Neo?
Neo.
Unajua wewe ni Gen Z, huwezi jua Neo. Unajua Neo? Neo the musician.
Oh, yeah. It's Neo, not Neo.
It's Neo.
Okay.
Tuta Google.
Shule, watu wa polling station
So
wanajionyesha.
I mean, I know a polling station. There's a song he goes like, there's something about the kind of woman who needs you.
But who wants you but don't need you.
Hey, that's...
I'm not that Gen Z if you think about it.
Hiyo kama unaijua wewe si Gen Z sana. I mean, that's something. I mean, I don't know why people should feel... What about from a woman's perspective? Do you feel like as a woman, you wouldn't need a man just because you have money?
It's not like I wouldn't need a man, but there are so many inconveniences I wouldn't tolerate.
Like what?
Like, you see the way, there's this movie that's trending right now on your Netflix. It's called The Polygamist. It's about this... Okay, I've not watched it, but it's about this guy who has a wife and a side chick, and all of them are suffering in his hands.
Suffering. Define suffering. Okay, so continue your story. Train of thought.
It's, you see, when you have your financial power, there are inconveniences you won't take, because when men know you don't have money, they show you Shege Pro Max, because your existence and survival is tied to them. So if this person moves east and you don't want to go east, you have to go east. But you see, when you have your own thing going, you are not you're not a liability, you're a partner. Like, I'm also contributing to this, so relax, let's discuss, let's have a it's not about ego, it's about si ego, nitasema ni nini, like we are more of partners because everyone has their own thing going, and one is not dependent on the other for survival.
But see, women of nowadays, you guys are like a relationship, the man should provide. You know, I mean,
Yeah, man should provide, but if he doesn't, kwani kesho.
Would you be with a man who's not providing, or who is, for lack of a better word, the other thing?
Why is he not providing?
The other thing, or he's providing, but he also wants you to chip in.
Wants me to chip in, that's a different conversation. This one for not providing, is he not providing because he can't or because he doesn't want to?
What do you mean he doesn't want to? Yeah, of course.
Soft boys.
Mostly it will be because he can't.
Because he can't?
Yeah.
Is he doing something about it?
Like what?
Like, is he finding a job, setting up a business? Of course, there are financial laws.
He's trying, maybe. Say he's trying, but it's just not going his way. Or he is actually making some money, but he's not making as much to maybe meet a certain lifestyle that you want.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Really?
Yeah.
You're okay being the one with more financial muscle?
I don't mind.
And then are you going to be the one telling him, and then let it back?
No.
Because as you said correctly, that's what men fear mostly when it comes to hyper successful women. Because you're like, hey, mimi, yani nimenunuliwa gari, nimelipiwa wifi.
Kabenten kangu.
Will that be the perspective, or you'll still look forward up to this man for leadership?
Well,
nakwambia sasa hii milioni yako umepata tuweke kwa hii investment. Ama tununue shamba. Ama you'll be like,
wapi zako digibia. No, that's not the point. Okay, you see, I think what I design a partner, I look at it from very different angles. Much as financial provision is key, it's not a permanent thing. It's not a character thing. You see, it's not a today you might be balling, tomorrow you won't. But it's about your financial discipline, your financial what you believe about finances, values, how you work at it. So if you ever hit a financial low, at least I know it's not about your incompetence. It's just something that happened. But there's also more. Your provision for me is just not financial. Are you spiritually providing?
Spiritually.
Yes, leading. Are you emotionally leading? Are you... All those other aspects must be present. Financial is like an eighth of what I need. So if the eighth is not there, but I have like 7/8 of what I want, which is more reasonable to pick.
But as you said, men's value, sometimes they feel that it's tied to their ability to provide. So you as a woman, I'm asking from your perspective, and be honest.
Yeah.
Usitupake mafuta kwa mgongo wa chupa.
Niambie venye iko.
In the name of being politically correct.
No, I'm not politically correct.
Just say what you actually feel. Like, mse Hannah, will you actually follow the lead, the spiritual, the emotional, while you're the one still providing?
Yeah. Actually, nafaa kujambaraz online. You guys will remove these papers. No, but I've been in a relationship whereby the person wasn't doing so well financially, and it wasn't an issue, but they were trying to find a balance. And then I think they did finally. I don't know, but I think they did.
Akakuacha?
No, ni mimi niliachana.
After he got the money, you were like,
no, there's so much dynamic. You think I'm gonna tolerate suffering for money? No. That one, no.
Oh, suffering in other aspects. What do you mean suffering? I thought
like,
if you have money,
there's so many things that there are other factors that were not working. Finances were not going to keep me there.
Oh, sorry, he now had money, but you were like...
Yeah, there are other dynamics that had shifted. Or just like, mali unata mali nenda.
Aziambatani.
Kila mtu aende tu side yake.
So you would?
Yes, I would.
But
provided he's working at something, he's not a lazy man. People go through financial transitions, and we all know that happens. We may even be rich together, and then one day wake up and we're broke. So.
Yeah, true. The other thing is, you're a doctor, and there's perspective out there. Yeah, it's crazy wanatuonanga tu hivi, but the perspective out there has always been that for you to actually be in this career and actually make it out as you just did, you really need a lot of brains, and there are people out there who's
IQ.
whose level of judgment and decision making and discerning. I'm trying to
Compromise is skewed. You're being politically correct.
Yeah, it's not at par. Yeah, with viewers, and you might have the lion's share
Of knowledge,
yeah, the way Nani Scar says, my brother might be gifted when it comes to strength, but when it comes to brains, I'm afraid I have the lion's share. So the lady has the lion's share of the brains. Would you like umse pale high school ka C+ kake na wewe ulipiga A?
So I think intelligence is very broad. Intelligence is very broad. Honestly, I think there's a certain point. Okay, apart from academic areas, that's where your book smart knowledge and intelligence works. In these other areas, there's the social intelligence that you acquire from experiences, from living with people, from what you just indulge in that shapes it. So this person might not be academically gifted, but his reasoning is like, if you listen to him, he's making a point, and he's actually very valid, provided he's just not. Unajua kuna mahali we must look out for the children. We must put them
but
into
intelligence is
consideration.
maternal. It doesn't really matter.
It is maternal, but sasa who will I be talking to in that marriage? So you have to meet me somewhere.
Conspiracy theories.
Those kids will be like, Mom, but how did you and Dad meet? Maybe how did you even talk to the point of marriage? But I feel like there's an intelligence.
But you know now, you might have people who are actually intelligent in all those other aspects. But then maybe just academically they weren't as gifted. But the best way to discern that somebody is actually smart is by the academic, you know.
No, but people cheat, so you cannot judge.
Hey, cheating is a skill. Cheating requires some level of intelligence. Street smart.
It does.
You have to be street smart to be able to cheat.
Kuna watu wanasindikizwa.
Oh yeah.
Sindikiza tu, yasindikiza. So if you use that, you might also get cheated. You who's smart, you might actually get cheated. So I think just give the person a chance.
Give a person a chance.
Not like in a relationship, but just hear them out.
So let me ask you. A guy approaches you and asks you out on a date, and you know, umepatana pale public hospital. Now you're going for your internship. Patana pale public hospital. Jamani washa. Kuja na hii sha ya kujilipia.
I don't like how you're going with this, but okay, keep cooking.
I go like, hey, Daktari, you've attended to me very well, and I like your vibe, I like your... Okay, so, wacha tuseme hii utasema professional. Okay, ni relative. Ni relative ya patient. So there's no professional ninis.
But you're not supposed to nini.
No, that's allowed. I mean, that's not a patient. No man may change story.
Patient's family.
It's a relative. Akwambie mimi mwada biashara.
Niko na duka pale.
Niko na business hapa. Lakini masomo ulifika wapi? Form 4 ili nilemea. Nikawasha, nikapata D-.
Nikaanza
biashara. Lakini nimekupenda. Vile uko nimekupenda. Would you go out with such a guy?
Go out. Okay.
Would you say yes? I'm a doctor.
Okay. No, it's not about being a doctor. Like, okay, so we've met with that. What are we talking about? If you cannot honestly have a conversation, I don't know. I don't think it's ever gonna work.
So conversation is a big thing.
Yeah, and for you to have conversations, you have to be intelligent in some way. You cannot just be telling me about Ruto all the time, or we're talking about how things are feeling in this government. We cannot have authentic conversations that require your opinion and your genuine input.
Atajua anasema huyu serikali ni mbaya.
Ndugu yangu. Just let me out completely. I don't want to be here. Don't involve me. Just let me go.
That brings me to my other the thing you like really talking about. Yeah,
I like talking about.
Yeah, I really like talking about it because now you're talking about conversation. And the best way to actually as medics. No, shida yetu ni moja. That's why we're having the pack and chill by them. Mkuja at least muongelele vitu zingine.
Open up.
Shida yetu kwa moja because you know you've done a 48-hour shift. So in the last 48 hours you've not had any outside interaction. Umekuwa tu na patient. Yeah? So your stories will be about hospital, this happened.
They don't have to relate. Sometimes you just need someone to listen. Because you see most of the
But
time...
they are bored.
Why are you bored?
Because those things, like...
It's like him telling me about some Chinese thing about this new highway that's being created. I don't know, but I'll listen. And the
You
thing
listen,
is,
but, your questions will be, who gave the tender? How
but
does
Daktari, I
tendering
have
work?
some intelligence to pick something in the conversation that I can ask about. Same way he'd pick something to ask about. Like, oh, okay, that he will not be giving those, what are they called, cues to end a conversation. By the time, you see, if you date a doctor, by the time you're 3 months into the relationship, you can open a clinic. You as the partner. Unaweza fungua tu clinic ya kumanage patients.
Because they talk about their experience a lot.
And sometimes I just don't even need you to ask the questions. I just need to be like, wow, so what happened? Yeah, but you did well there. You saved them. Oh, nice. Like, just listen, because most of the debrief we need
But
is just to...
Unamwambia hivyo yeye anakuuliza swali lingine, yani hata iko tu hata this one.
Afai kuelewa. Hata mimi nilielewa after 6 years.
Then you'll be the one who goes like, oh, he's not getting it. Like because, for example, Konso amekuharass, and then yeye anakuambia, na so uache hiyo rotation.
What do you mean uache rotation?
Si uache
rotation?
Ama na si uende usingine.
You think if I had a choice I'd be here?
Exactly. You see, now that would be an annoying question.
No, but imagine by the time an engineer is asking me that question, his intelligence is questionable.
But I always feel medicine is a different beast. Because, well, we might think, you and I, we've been through the system, we know how to act. But to other people, they see these things like,
but you see,
hizi vitu ni vitu gani wanasema hivi?
But you see, my point of having the conversation with him is not to have an academic conversation. It's supposed to be a social conversation.
So you don't mind whether they...
The same way you talk to your siblings about a case in hospital, and they just be like, and then they just make it go, make it flow, make it go, make it flow. Or you tell your mom about your day, and she'd be like, alafu, no, you're consultant. It's a social conversation. So this person should be able to have a social conversation, not an academic conversation. I don't have an academic conversation with you. I just want a social conversation, and you should be able to pick up what I want to talk about.
Do you think it would be easier if your partner was a medic?
It would be easier, but...
Yeah, because these conversations. Because you keep preaching to us, and telling us...
preaching.
Medics shouldn't date who...
No, I never said medics
are bad.
I didn't say doctors are bad.
Doctors should die alone.
You're misquoting me, and you want me to get backlash on here. You're misquoting me.
You said doctors should die alone.
What is the motivation?
You said, ulisema.
Nilisema nini?
But daktari, usiwadate.
No, I said, things you need to know as you date a doctor. That was the conversation.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is to us other... Are you addressing fellow doctor? Anybody?
Anybody. If you want to... Provided you're just thinking about dating a female or a male doctor.
I always feel like doctors deserve each other, or medics deserve each other. Take
me through your thought process.
Because number one, the conversations. Like when I come and, I've had a difficult surgery. Imenisumbua.
Nataka kuja kuniambia relations za...
Sisi ati relations. Nataka tu kukwambia, huyo patient mazee, nashuku hata nimewacha gauze ndani. Sasa uanze kuniuliza gauze ni nini? Because you're taking me back. I want you to understand that, I might get sued. I might be...
My license is on the edge.
My license is on the line. Si uniambie, na siwande tu utoe.
Kwani, si wapigie watoe tu sahi?
Wapigie watoe. Ama... for that reason, like things we go through, I always feel that the person should understand you.
Understand you, like understand that it was hard for you, ama understand the intricacies of it.
The intricacies, like what it actually means.
So in short, you want a classmate?
Not a classmate, but somebody who can relate to your struggle or your fun, your highs. Like how internship is tough.
I don't know. I'm yet to find out.
By the way, unaenda wapi?
Nyeri.
Is that your hometown?
No. My hometown is somewhere so different.
Let me guess. Kirinyaga.
No.
Huyu unakaa Msapere wapi? Nakuru.
Okay. Even if I gave you the whole podcast to guess, you wouldn't.
Walai?
Yeah.
You dare me?
I dare you.
Give me a hint.
It's not in Central.
Even Nakuru is not in Central.
Yeah, it's not in Central.
Give me a better hint.
And it's not a Kikuyu dominated region.
You're from Kitale, man.
Ah, really? Wow.
Kwani Kitale ina shida gani?
Okay,
Kuna wasapere kadhaa huko.
But uko almost.
Okay, sijui Kitale hata iko karibu.
My hometown is Eldoret.
Eldoret.
Yeah.
Check it. That's a very nice place. There's a doctor, a friend of mine, Dr. Fauna, does Kimbia Eldoret. You've seen it? Maybe you've not been in a while. But she does very good for people running around the streets. And that's what we encourage doctors to do. Like the thing you're doing. Like go out, explore other things. Like now you've decided to take online.
I have to be brief, man. I have to be brief.
What's the motivation, by the way?
I think, okay, it depends. But mostly, is I feel like there's so much that goes on in med school and generally dating. Like as a doctor, we have so much that we go through, but all that is masked behind when daktari. So you're actually doing well. Should be thankful you're actually doing well. But core ground guys, it's very different. It's very different. And I feel like I just want people to see us as people. Like beyond, before there was Dr. Shiro, there was Shiro. And you see, this Shiro has been in existence longer than Dr. Shiro has been. So Shiro should not die by virtue of Dr. Shiro existing. So we just need, plus the many people are going through those struggles. Sometimes I remember when I was in med school, online and just wish someone would relate to what a day I had. And then unaenda huko unapata watu wana dance TikTok, mwingine sijui anauza thamos. And just like, why is nobody addressing this thing? Yeah, so I think I just wanted to create a community of people who can relate to the struggles we go through.
Thank you, Maze. You're doing the very thing Daktari Akwekwan's set out to do. I mean, nobody actually understands that. Hao pia ni watu. Unajua wanakujanga pale hosi, you've had a very long, they don't care. They want to be attended to immediately.
Just put on the professional card. Hizo zingine siniletee.
If you see me in an daktari, what are you doing in a daktari thing?
Hata kwa nyanya una bagay nyanya unasikia daktari. So umesema madha kuna za 55.
But I really don't like it when even where I live people actually know I'm a doctor. Because they stop seeing you as just a person. Yeah. And now you become a daktari.
Your bio changes.
Maze, sasa juzi hata wochi. Unakuaga daktari. Ndani kuulize hii mguu yangu. Oh my God. I'm just like, you are just my gate man.
Just
like si ufungue tu gate. Ukiwa mgonjwa si ukuje tu hosi. Tupatane huko kuje ushangae. Kumbe unakuanga huko. But huko si just because
I just want to be human.
Yeah, I never meet a lawyer and go like, wakili sasa nikuulize.
Permission to approach. You're out of order. You're out of order.
Yeah. So you're creating a community where the people can identify, ni watu tu. Which is nice. Which can actually break some of these stereotypes people have about like even dating doctors, getting married to doctor girls, like atanitesa, ni mwerevu sana. Watu wajue maybe uliiba exam.
Hiyo miaka 6 uko umeiba tu all through hiyo uongo.
So what are you looking forward to in internship? Are you looking forward to it? Are you excited? That's the feeling? Mnaanza lini by the way?
Tunafaa ku report 1st July, but you know TikTok, until you have the letter, these things are just hearsay. But apparently you're supposed to report on 1st of July.
Are you excited? Are you scared?
I think it's both.
What's the feeling?
I think it's both. I'm excited, but I'm also like, how did I get here?
You passed exams.
I just grew up so fast. Like, I knew I would be an intern someday, but that was too soon. Yeah.
Any particular things you're waiting to experience?
I'm waiting to experience the CBA, man. I'm motivated by the CBA. CBA.
Yes, CBA tulifaitia bana. Unajua tulikuwa on the streets.
Thank you, freedom fighter. Good job.
I was also a student, but
kwa streets hata si tulikuwa. Ito ni 47k.
Tulikuwa first year. Wait, it was 2017. Hata huko.
Juzi wakipost interns wa 2023.
There was the 2017. That's where the CBA came.
Hata mata sikuwa najua nini inaendelea. Nilikuwa uko na apply medicine because I'm driven by passion. Sikuwa najua I'm driven by CBA.
So CBA will be there. the other thing we are doing at the Pack and Chill, you're asking me about Pack and Chill and what it
it's about.
Nakwambia nitakueleza kwenye pod.
Tell me.
So let me tell you that one of the things that we're actually doing, and we've partnered with a very powerful partner called ICEL. So in as much as you're looking forward to your CBA, some of us, for lack of knowledge, made mistakes with our CBAs. Inakuja kwanza sisi, yani mnalipwa first month pesa, si ndio? I think so.
Last year walianza na first month.
Sisi tulikuwa na pewa miezi ngapi? 3.
Boom.
So ikikuja imekuja.
Nani anachukua hizo calls? Kuna mtu anataka kununua, nalipa.
Yeah, when it comes, it has come, and it's a lot. And that's your first money.
Proper money.
And most of us made mistakes here or there. So guys finishing internship, guys starting internship, kwanza siku hizi hakuna job. So immediately you'll get job. You'll get to work by them. You'll get to work, but you might have a transition period. So one of the partners we have at the Pack and Chill is none other than the ICEL Lion. Shout out to ICEL Lion. Whoop, 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 whoop. So they're coming there, and what they do, for example, they did to me was financial education. Like they educate you on how to save, how to have targets. Like they tell you ukuwe na long-term plan, short-term plan, and all that. And they'll be at the Pack and Chill. That's one of the reasons you guys should show up.
So it's an investment in our financial whatever.
Yes. They teach you how to handle that CBA. So that as unakula raha nayo, as unaienjoy with the future in mind.
Shan convince. Umesema tickets ni pesa ngapi?
Ni thao tu. Actually, the Pack and Chill, me, I'm not doing it. Sifanyi for dough. I'm doing it for medics because I care. Who cares for the carer other than Daktari ya Kwekwan? So these are the things we want to have. Mental health is the other thing that we need to focus on. You guys come and trauma bond. Unajua watu wale wamaliza internship imewatero.
They should have a tent pale. Yeah, let's debrief. Let's cry about. I hope mmenunua serviettes za kutosha, pocket tissues, tears.
Serviettes ziko, lakini jobeba zako pia just in case you have too much tears. Unajua tears zingine zinakuleta
kama mtafute asha za kushikilia watu because it's going to be a roller coaster.
Come bond and you realize that the things you're going through, it's not just you.
Standard for
I've seen interns who are finishing internships. They're like, the things I have seen here, I am never practicing medicine. I'm not going back to the wards. I know.
Ever again.
There are so
I'm
many.
done.
But you come, you meet some of us and we'll tell you, come on. That's just one hospital. There's more than 1,000 hospitals in this country and the experiences are different. There are so many specialties. So where else other than the Daktari medics? Okay, it's called the Daco Pack and Chill for medics. So mkuje.
Hata watu wa mguu tunaweza kuja. Nimesema ni Pack and Chill.
Oh, it's called Pack and Chill because we're in a park.
Nice. I was just curious. Unajua labda kuna you must drive. Walk-ins are not allowed.
Actually, the other thing we've done is that the place we were supposed to host it, nilienda nani nika realize it will be hard for people who people who do not have a proper means of transport because Uber huko wewe unaweza ngoja for 5 hours.
True.
But now nifika kidogo plus
na baridi.
But tuko na hoodies. But that's not the point. So we've switched the location just off Kiambu Road. Very convenient. Matatu zinaenda, Dudi inaenda, everything. Uber inakuja. You can senke there, senke out. Unaweza hata enda home, change urudi, umekuja as a different person.
Change, confuse the audience.
Unaweza beba mtu, muende pale mufanye, alafu mrudi. Simu muone mandhari.
Muongee, mjuane.
Umwambie tuko Kiambu Road. Mimi naishi tu hapa Ruiru.
Tufike hivi alafu rudi.
Tufike hivi tukae. And the other advantage that it will be an all-nighter. All day, all night. So paka late we'll be there.
Umesema hakuna reason ya kusema uingie.
Mbona usiingie? Wase wako night shift mkuje mchana. Wase wako mchana mkuje night. Pack, chill, relax, enjoy. Mshaingia box. Mkuje tujienjoy, to meet, have conversations.
I have a question though. What motivated you to do this?
Nawapenda mafans, mi nawapenda wo. Mahiras kama mnipendi. Meza wembe. Kuleni sembe. Meza wembe.
Kwa sure, hakuna karaoke. Unaona tunaweza perform na tuimbe.
Si ndio?
Zawaka.
Mimi sasa ndio waprezo. Wewe ni Naz.
Hii kitu ni useme tunaimba nini? Tuma song list sasa hivi uone kama we are very ready.
Twende tuimbe mafans.
Sawa. Sawa.
Anyway, yeah, the thing is, even the reason we do this podcast because I know the power of conversation, number one, and the reason we do the Dako Awards is because I know the power of appreciation. We do a lot as medics. We are going to do a lot. We have not done a lot yet.
No, but I've done a lot. I've stayed sane and graduated. I've done a lot. But I don't water it down.
Oh, sawa. You've done a lot.
Yes.
Wapi? Now, hii mwaka moja.
I will do more.
The year you're going to have from July 1st to July 30th, yeah? You're going to do a lot, okay? And then that is just the start of it. Yeah? If you plan to be in the clinical aspect, you're going to do more and more and more. Okay?
But if you guys survived,
yeah, we are still surviving, and it doesn't get you get used to it, but it doesn't get easier. Okay? And that's why we do the Dako Awards, and we say that, you know, you've done good for your career. Give you a lifetime. We give you a lifetime achievement award, because for a long time doctors practice for years, they teach people, and then they die. Nobody ever having told them that they did their best. So that's why Dako Awards are there. And that's why we have to pack and chill, so that for mental health, this is for young ones, yeah? You guys, mkuje mu.
Labda mtu atapata daktari wake huko.
Kama mimi hapa niko ready kupatwa. Mimi inapatikana mazi. Wallahi.
Let's crack your social history.
I will relax. You are the guest here.
Okay. Sawa basi, makosa ni yangu. Makosa. Umekuwa mkali haraka.
Unataka kusema kumwaga mtama?
No, nimesema tu tunataka kuclack. So unajua mimi nauza swali unajibu. Hiyo ndo clerkship.
Mbuliza moja nisikie your direction.
So, do you think you're a good person to be a husband? Or you don't want kupatwa si kupatwa ukwe husband, ni kupatwa ukwe tu.
I don't think so.
You don't think that you're a good person?
Not now.
Utakuwa husband.
Not now. Kwanza, I'm in residency. Buda natoa wapi time ya kukuwa husband? Apparently husbanding, taking care of children is a whole career. Acha kwanza.
And you're asking that question. Now you see it. You see when we're child free? You see it? Anyway. You're also choosing to be child free silently though. That's a silent child free.
You know you're the guest. Unajua who guest an interview. This is hii ndio shida ya kuhost podcasters.
Sorry sir. I repent in sackcloth and ashes.
Tajuaje ni religious. Hiyo ndio nini?
Kwani unajisoma Bible stories kitambo time when God wanted to pronounce judgment, walikuwa wanavaa sackcloth and ashes and then they lay prostrate and just repent. Ujaona hata watu wa kanisa, kuna kanisa fulani, acha nisiseme because kuna kanisa fulani wanavaanga magunia wakirepent. Literal sackcloth and ashes.
Sackcloth. I was wondering what that word is. You wear sack.
Ile gunia mchele.
Nishaiona Pastor Nganga amevaa ameenda kwa mlima.
Hiyo sasa.
Amevaa gunia.
Hiyo sasa.
So you told me you're actually born again.
Yes.
And how do you now, having gone through medicine, you've actually seen disease, and you know how diseases work, how they come, and religion tends to usually most of the time say that, you know, most of these things are the work of God. God heals, you know,
which is true.
Do you still maintain that, having seen how a cancer comes, how a cancer grows?
Yeah. I think there's no point we can negate the fact that God heals, because the other patients that are, even, you know, you had literally pronounced a death sentence on them, and then they miraculously pull out. Or you have a patient, like I remember there's a time I was seeing a patient, I was a relative of a patient. So we've gone to this consultant. Apparently, the consultant had said that this patient has some kidney disease. So you know what that means for the blood and erythropoietin, iyo koso yote. So the doctor gives us a review to come back, and then we do the labs again. And this person's HB has moved from like a 6 to a 10 with no intervention. And then the doctor is like, how did you do that? And the patient cannot even explain. So
the labs are wrong.
You see, that's your problem. Hii lab hata nikwambie, ni lab inaitwanga nini?
Lancet ama nini?
Not Lancet, the other one.
DKL.
I've forgotten the name.
Uh-huh.
But in this
DL.
standard, universal standard. So the labs were not wrong.
6 to 10 in how long?
Like 3 weeks. Many 2 weeks. I think
They
it
weren't
was 2 weeks.
given the erythropoietin or anything. Yenyewe tu.
God heals.
So you believe that was a miracle?
Yeah, personally I've also
what
healed.
Did the kidneys heal? Like
that patient did not go through dialysis and they are fine.
So maybe it was
that was a January whatever. No, according to your lab ilikuwa CKD3.
And then ika reverse tu yenyewe.
Mambo ya Mungu ndugu yangu.
Story ajaba.
You see, for you cannot have logic and faith at the same time. That's one thing you need to know. Because because it's uncurable does not mean it cannot be healed.
And that's my concern or my question. You being a religious person, and believing in sacks and
what?
Sackcloths and what?
Ashes.
And ashes. Like, but you're also a doctor. You still have to be logical. Yeah, because if HB has gone from 6 to 10, come on, you need an explanation.
Yeah, you need an explanation.
What will you write in the file? If you get taken to...
Kenya umepata kwa ground unaandika kwa file. This patient has...
You're not taken to court.
For what? For improvement?
You declare this patient having CKD.
But the labs are there to show it.
Where has it gone?
How do you explain it?
Exactly. So
you see, the thing with faith, you don't have to you don't have to have an explanation for it.
But that's just sounds like an escape.
It's not an escape.
Because if you look at most of the things in in the Bible, they say is like ile watu wanatuambianga ani God.
No, like, but kweli inakuanga ni God.
Unatoa wapi do yote but ani God.
No, but kuna wenye
I'm saying is kama Pro Max.
Si wote, kuna wenye wana abusingi Mungu. Shida ni huku nje watu wame politicize miracles, healing, kuomoka.
Do you believe in miracles?
Yeah, me I do because I have
all of them.
All of them by
like all like okay.
No, inategemea ni nani.
Inategemea ni nani ameperform miracle.
Some people are just sarcastic, like this guy who used to put potassium permanganate and then needles and whatever. That guy.
I always think you need a certain level of ignorance to be able to believe in miracles.
No.
Because you as a doctor, you tell me, there is this very famous prophet worldwide. Yeah, and the guy is world-renowned prophet. He calls himself the mightiest of them all.
Mtu ako na bachelor's in MBCHB mnacheza nyinyi.
Ni MBCHB ama ni genetics or something?
Ako na MBCHB.
Sasa this guy, lakini anaitanga madaktari wengine. Anyway, so this guy pulls out some very strange miracle. People walk, people do what? HIV inapona.
But it's true.
So you believe in that?
Yeah, may believe in the power of God to heal. Because I have experienced it. There's a time I got a diagnosis. Umenileta kuopen hapa mmenitafanya.
So kwanza wewe niambie, you believe in that prophet? I want that.
No, I don't believe in him. So he does some skewed things. Like there are things. Okay, for me to believe in a spiritual leader, whatever you're saying must be sound, like I can confirm it with scripture. It's not hearsay, and you're not skewing scripture to fit what you want it to be. Like you see, naweza manipulate scripture to fulfill what I want it to fulfill your time. Like nikwambiaje, sema nataka convince give. I can manipulate scripture to motivate you to give. So provided you're not manipulating it, and I have read and examined it for myself and believed it for myself, then that one we can believe. Plus, you just don't believe. Plus, at a Bible, in the last days, there will be many false teachers. And then also people themselves, Bible nasemanga, they will look for prophets that will tell them what they want to hear. So you ignore truth and you pursue what you want to hear. But from my working with God, I have learned that God usually, like God will reveal what you want to know. Like if you take time and spend time with Him, you read your word, you pray, God will show you what you need to know. Like He's actually very relational. That's why the Bible calls Him a good father. He's very relational in every sense. Like today when I was coming here, nikipanda mati Nakuru nimechelewa, and I was just like, God, I have to be there by 4. Like just do something, fill this mat up. I don't know why you're gonna bring those people, because it's been 20 minutes to tumebaki tu. God, do something about it. And imagine those little things He cares about. Acha nikupreachie, because you called me preacher and I was named after Katherine Coleman. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, the steps of a righteous man are ordered by God, and He delights in every detail of their lives. God does not delight in the highlights of your life only, like the major things, like, oh, he's getting married, graduating. No, God even cares that you're missing your sock and it's stressing you. Ama you misplaced your keys and it's worrying you. Ama you're worried that your mama mboga will funga before you get there. God cares about those little things. He just doesn't appear in the big things. He's in those little things. But for us, we are trained that, ama we are taught that God is for only those big things. But that's not God. He's very relational.
We only pray when the exams are around the corner. High school to
And God cares.
Angalia Baba.
Sissy wanna wacko Jehovah.
God.
No. Oh my God.
Exams zikikaribia.
Form 4s wanalia during worship.
Unaokoka form 4 too.
No, but that's a very shallow point of faith where you approach God only for provisions. He desires your relationship more than. Kuna scripture inasemanga, they started worshiping the things of the earth instead of the creator of those things. You see, it's very funny. Okay.
Like money or like what?
All those things that you think are valuable instead of having a relationship with God. You see, I can come to you and get the money instead of, my relationship with you would give me more than the money you would give me right now.
When Daktari, your faith is very strong, but when you get to now that pediatric ward, and there will be this 2-year-old who will come in and they're in shock, they have diarrhea, and you'll do everything. You will even put an intraosseous line up, and you'll have done it before, and the baby will wake up and you'll feel very nice. But this particular one, you will pump fluids, you will call the consultant, they'll come, you will stay there, you will resuscitate, you will do everything, you will take to ICU, you will, give
everything that could be done.
Yes. And you will pray, and you will, because you will see the pain in the mother's eye. Maybe it's a precious baby. You will see her cry, and they'll beg you, Daktari, ni wewe tunategemea. And you will call on to the Father, and you will say, God, take for me this one. And then they will not make it. How will your faith then be?
I think I have gotten to a point where my faith on God is not based on what he does or what he doesn't do. It is from the understanding of his sovereignty and how he is. I know it sounds sick to say that God has a plan, God has a good, not just a plan, a good plan, even in that situation. But I think there's a scripture that Job said, kwa Job, ukisoma Job, I think chapter 1 ama chapter 2, nasemanga venye Job alikuwa na hizo afflictions zote, alafu Bible nasemanga even in this Job did not sin against God. Like there will be times and tribulations. See, you remember that conversation we were saying about suffering hardens you, forms character and whatever. That thing is scriptural. It is. When scripture inasemanga, the testing of your faith produces endurance, endurance produces character, character produces hope, and hope does not disappoint. So
hope does not disappoint.
Hope does not disappoint. How would hope disappoint?
We used to say it's the hope that kills.
Well, but even in that, like I feel like I know that my understanding of God will not be changed by circumstance. Regardless. Yeah.
Because most people who actually, we were talking with someone the other day, most people who actually become atheists are people who are believers.
To not believe, you have to have believed.
Yes. Yeah. Those people become very strong atheists. There's no God. It's because such thing happened and they are like, hey.
But it's very unfair.
If there was a God, he would not have let this happen.
But it's very unfair to judge God from one lens of one circumstance. Your whole existence has taken his hand. So how would you think that this one occurrence changes his goodness? If you look at it in the, say, for example, in the 26 years I have lived, and then say I fail one exam in med school, does that one exam in med school cancel out all the 25
Si tunasema tu
years?
ulifail exam juu kusoma. God has nothing to do with it.
No, but my faith in God would be shaken. That thing should shake my faith in God anyway because, but God, I don't judge God based off of circumstance. Like I think I have experienced and tested God enough to know that it's not based on my circumstance. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So wewe imani.
Woman of faith.
We wish you well.
Thank you.
As you go through your internship.
Thank you.
You're gonna enjoy. If you like, do you like patients?
I like patience.
Yeah. If you like patients, you're gonna love medicine. That's all I can tell you. I love it because they just like God. When you do the right thing, they don't disappoint because the science has already.
Science can also fail.
Science can fail.
Yeah.
But if the science is just a science, kama ni malaria, ile ni Plasmodium falciparum. Inauliwanga ukipeana safe, of course you're dead.
Associate the patient time of death.
Hiyo umefanya mambo yako. But if you diagnose malaria and you give a test unit, your patient will recover.
But doc, niko
And
na
you-
swali. Umesema you might do the right thing, right? But even if you do all the right things and this patient still goes to be with the Lord, ama, not everybody goes to be with the Lord. But anyway, how do you get past it? Because me, I think that's one of my fears with internship. Like the first code, the first.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard. I remember when I used to do I used to do a blog when I was in med school. I remember interviewing some interns then. Now they were ahead of me. It's like now it's like reverse roles. They were ahead of me,
Sorry,
and I was writing, and the main question I was asking them, how did you actually handle your first death as an intern? And they were like, it's hard. Yeah, it's really hard, but you have to remember that even as that patient has left, yeah, there's a queue. So first of all, there's that queue. There's a next one.
So you have to focus on the next one.
Yeah.
not
So
going.
this one you've tried. Yeah, you've given your best. So for me, what I've got to notice is that you will feel very guilty. If you will feel guilty, let me tell you, ile guilt uta feel if a patient dies and you didn't do the right thing, and you actually,
know you
and you
didn't.
can feel it that actually I did not do this, and
I
this is
misdiagnosed,
yeah, I
mismanaged.
missed the diagnosis, or I did something wrong, you know, and that is why this patient died. Like when you're called in maternity to come do a CS and you say, bana,
Anaweza deliver.
acha deliver, ni para 3, huyo atapush.
Hii ni mchezo.
Huyo atapush. And then the child comes out and they don't score. You will feel so bad. You'll feel terrible, but you'll learn from it. However, if the question I asked, if you do everything right, yeah, if you give it your all, the patient still dies, you just have to remember that, you know, we treat. I used to go to a health center as a baby, and in the back they had written, "We treat, but God heals."
God heals.
Yeah.
That's the point.
So you can do everything, yeah, but you cannot. This is something even science doesn't know yet. What is this thing called life? How do you create life? How do you input life? No amount of guilt tripping. You know, I remember in my internship, I had a mortality meeting, and this mama, we actually, I don't remember what the cause of death was, but she was in maternity. She had RVD, PTB, but successfully delivered her, but then she died a few days post-op. I think she had an embolus or something. But when we did the mortality meeting, I was so clear in my mind that I had done everything. And the med sup was there, and he kept asking questions. Did you do this? I had done. Did you do this? I had done. Did you do this? Did you consult? I had done. Everything that could have been done, should have been done, was done. But the patient just didn't make it. So
Alikuwa amefikiwa kwa register binguni.
At the end of the day, all of us will have to go that route. It's just that
We don't know when
we don't
and
know.
why.
Yeah, and then I also always recommend our seniors. I did a podcast with Dr. Bundi Karao from Kemu, and he's written a book called The Escort in Chief. And he says that in that book that we know we're all headed there, and you know that your patient is going there, and sometimes there's very little you can do other than escort the patient through life or through that difficult moment. So you're gonna feel bad at some points, but always remember you apply the science, you apply the protocols, you consult, you do everything. If the patient doesn't make it, you did your best.
But I think with all this grief we go through, it should be added to a package to just have therapy. Like therapy for doctors, just to, it's one thing to vent about it to your colleague, but it's different when you go to therapy. I feel like it should be standard for doctors to just do therapy.
We're African. Therapy for who?
But therapy works, doc, surely.
I don't know if therapy works, but actually, very soon, we're doing a podcast with one of our partners. And they'll be at the Park and Shiro. This is a Tranquil Medical Center. And Tranquil have very good psychotherapists. And I'm trying actually to bring them to the Park and Chill. Wakuje pale, they interact with us, and then they just, they make us aware that they have these therapy services where we can go and just talk
Itawa iko na returns mingi.
Itawa
iko na returns. Financial, mental.
Na kuna bado kutakuwa na games. Wase wa ball, wase wa table four, wase wa ping pong, table tennis. All those things will be there. Wase wa card games, board games.
Doctor's Day Out.
Doctor's Day Out.
Nice.
Yeah.
At least sasa, I know that grief is okay.
Don't be afraid of grief. It will come. Yeah, it will come. But
there's always the first experience. After that, you're baptized. So
not really. It will still feel bad.
Yeah, but like I lose the fear of, oh my God, it might happen. Oh my God, it might happen. Because I feel like that fear can also be paralyzing because you might overthink, overcheck,
which is good. Actually, they say that the best doctor is a doctor who's afraid. When you're scared, when you're overthinking and scared that this might go wrong, then you think about everything.
You don't miss a thing.
But if you're overconfident,
the butcher.
Yeah, if you're overconfident, hii ni appendix. Ngapi? Fungua kitu. Fungua tu mtoto. And those ones will go bad. Those ones can go bad, can go bad. But the doctor is afraid.
With just a tinge of confidence.
Confidence, but you in your mind you're like everything. You're afraid of everything. But hapa kwa grau kwa hivi.
Composure is key.
Do this. But in your mind, be afraid.
Okay.
Because patients can turn. Actually, the most stable patient. Kidogo. Toa kule patient.
Anagasp.
Si nimemwacha tu. Especially in public hospitals. Shortages and all.
Yeah.
You will, as an intern, you will leave a patient there. Ako tu sawa. Kesho utakuja asubuhi utapewa file.
Amepack.
Naambiwa doctor certify hii file.
What just happened?
Yeah, nobody knows. Tulimpata tu aliarrest.
Huyo aliitwa tu na akaitika.
Yeah, so that will happen inevitably. So PEDS, you will see it. Wapi kwingine? IMED.
Yeah.
But don't let internship in a public hospital make you think that medicine is not rewarding. When you go to surgery, you will see good results.
True.
In maternity nowadays, with all these
advancements and resources being put into
in maternity, outcomes will be good. You'll be happy. So, yeah. And then when you get after internship, you go to, or if you go to a private internship center that is actually good, or you go to people who are going to Kijabes and Tenwex.
I did my lectures in a private facility.
Yeah. You can appreciate.
You actually realize there's medicine, and then in Kenya, and then world-class medicine.
Yeah, there's world-class medicine in Kenya.
Yeah.
So go enjoy internship.
I will. I will enjoy.
Any other parting shot for Daktari, a quick one?
It's been amazing being here. Mkuja pack and chill. Mi kwanza nikishasikia therapy and finances. Na by them neza. Birthday yangu ilikuwa last month. I'm still taking those gifts, guys. Mnaweza ni gift ka ticket. Muni follow huko TikTok naitwa Dr. Shiro, muni gift ticket inbox. I reply to DMs and comments, by the way.
She's very interesting on TikTok. So go follow, like her content. Ingia kwa comments. Unaweza patana na wenzako huko. Unaweza
pata mpoko. Kuna mtu by the way alicomment akasema labda nitapata mpoa wangu hapa. So mnaweza kuwa the reason behind the wedding. Muni invite.
Daktari, a quick one. See you at the pack and chill. That has been Dr. Shiro, the amazing Dr. Shiro, going for her internship. She's super excited. After internship, ukuja sana tuambie how the experience was.
Please make it a point. Hata hapo katikati tunaweza nifanyia assessment. How it's going? Expectations versus reality.
Maybe you'll be too good. Don't
have to. I'm not about medicine.
I wish you are very busy.